volunteer firefighters. Even the royal family is getting involved.
Wow, the royal family's involved in the Australian bushfires. The Queen's going to save us. Now we've got a burst water tank in Cooma losing thousands and thousands of litres. And a cyclone in WA. Queen, please save us.
Let's go back to Matt, who is at the evacuation zone in Maruya on the New South Wales south coast. Matty, what's happening there?
Mon, there is a really big information vacuum here this morning that people and residents in the evacuation centre behind me are waking up to. That is because tens of thousands of homes and businesses in this area are without power. A disaster declaration is in place.
And that disaster declaration that's in place is where you are forced out of your home. You must listen to anybody in uniform and you can be arrested if you don't listen. You know that thing of taking away your rights?
Evacuations by the army. Kangaroo Island has been absolutely obliterated by the fire there. We have confirmation that a father and son have been killed in that disaster, and the koala population, it has been absolutely decimated. 50,000 on Kangaroo Island. About half of that population has been wiped out.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, everyone. Yes, everyone here at the Batemans Bay Evacuation Centre is up and about, but with no...
Evacuation centres, future disguised FEMA camps, stadiums. Get used to them because there's going to be a lot more things in the future where you're going to be needing these evacuation centres. And why is nobody asking how the fire started on Kangaroo Island? It's an island separate to the land of Australia. So how did a fire start there?
Also in jeopardy. Well, Cassie Zervos is in Malakuta for us. This is, of course, the area we've seen mass evacuations and enormous...
Mass evacuations.
Cassie, what was it like there as we're told day yesterday turned quite quickly into night?
That's right, Matt. It was absolutely horrific and incredibly eerie for Malakuta. A horror reminder of what those residents and holidaymakers went through on New Year's Eve when a raging bushfire took hold. Now, yesterday at 2:30 in the afternoon, it was more like midnight. The sky was red, then turned black. It was incredibly hard to see, hard to breathe.
Jen Beshwani is in Canberra for us and has been monitoring the federal government response to this unfolding bushfire crisis. Jen, there's been a lot of people calling for more ADF support as people battle these fires. That looks to have arrived.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. The Prime Minister said he's listening to the people.
Our Prime Minister is listening to the people. He's finished his holiday, and now he's had a nice holiday while Australia burned. He's getting the army involved, which he could have done a long time ago. And I also believe there's not much natural about this natural disaster.
Assistance in natural disasters. Yesterday saying that he'll no longer wait for the states to ask for assistance, that the federal government is now moving in. As of today, we will see a number of army reservists be deployed to the fire grounds, up to 3,000 over the coming weeks. There'll be more choppers as well. As
should have been done a long time ago.
The HMAS Adelaide will be deployed from Sydney and will be part of evacuation processes in Victoria and New South Wales.
He has been monitoring the situation in South Australia, in Kangaroo Island. Was killed trying to outrun these fires. I understand a similar thing has happened there in Kangaroo Island where a father and son have been killed trying to outrun the flames.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. Just really tragic stuff here. Dick Lane, 78 years old, and his son Clayton have a property on the island, and they were helping try to save a friend's property on Friday afternoon as this blaze roared through. Sadly, as they left that property heading back to their own farm, they didn't make it through. Similar scenes though right across this island. 155,000 hectares has been burned. That's more than a third of the island. It's decimated the koala population here. 25,000 animals are estimated to have been lost. Hundreds more are being treated for horrific burns. Just speaking to the local mayor a short time ago, he was saying that 20,000 injured sheep had to be destroyed yesterday. A similar number expected today as well, Matt. Just devastating.
Incredible impact on the wildlife there and of course the families as well. Thank you very much, Mark. I've been walking through some of the evacuation centres here this morning where hundreds of people are waking up.
Now at the end here, New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian, the largest state in Australia, New South Wales, she says we're in threat of being completely wiped out. I believe we are in threat of being completely wiped out. This is a massive, unnatural disaster. At the top, we're in threat of being completely wiped out We can't pretend it's something we've experienced before. It's not. So why are we accepting it as normal? There's more to it. No one's asking the question, but we're asking to accept it as it is. Wake up.